Now there's a guy who takes his sleep seriously. I can only imagine how he pulls it off on long bus rides. Number 1, Cody at number 4, Douglas. First quarter, Douglas wearing the blue. Greg Vandeventer takes the assist, and although he was surrounded by defenders, he found a way to score, and that would get his team on the board first, leading 2-0. Cody did not take long to answer back. Carter Myers from college range, and he buries one for 3. That's how you respond. The score is now 3-2. The Bearcats stuck to their plan. They tried to work the ball inside again. No dice, so they took it outside instead. Tanner Gamble rolls them and comes up big with the long ball. The lead would shift the other way. It's 5-3. The home team made the first move of this game and did it early. Logan Barker will collect his own miss, stick it back, and gets the whistle. That would increase the advantage to 7-3 on the scoreboard. They were also still trying to claw their way inside for more points. Vandeventer will get them on this play and one more because of the foul. He led all scorers with 18, and the boys in blue would take a 10-3 lead. But the Bronx would storm back. Nick Schmidt will race ahead of the defense and score 2 of his 14 on the fast break to get his team back to within striking distance, trailing 10-7. And they would get closer. By that, I mean closer to the hoop, literally. Braden Fuesner will do the honors this time for the visitors, and the deficit is at 1, down 10-9. Douglas was not about ready to give up their advantage, and they earned these 2 points. Great no-look pass from Jonah Richards to Vandeventer, and that's what we like to see sometimes. Now it's a 12-9 game. The extra pass was starting to pay off. Here's one from Gamble to Vandeventer as the Bearcats would build a 5-point cushion, leading 14-9. Meanwhile, the visitors were finding ways to hang around. Jackson Bauer will stop, pop, and hit from roughly 15 feet to get his 14-point game started, and his team is only down 14-11. And the long-range attack was keeping Cody in this game as well. Brandon Hinsey is standing dead center in line with the hoop. He's got the form and the 3. The Bronx were in decent shape, down 16-14 after the first 8 minutes. Second quarter, there was more work to be done. Hinsey again, a little closer this time, so this will go down as a long 2, but he'll take it. He led his team with 16, and each team had 16 points at this juncture of the game. Things were then going back and forth for a while, and that usually makes for a good game. Richards steps up for 3 and knocks it down to add to the cause. The home team would go ahead by a score of 19-18. Then the visitors made their move. It started on this play. They find Hinsey, and he finds 2 points, and that would put his squad down 1. It's 23-22. Defense and transition showed up as well. Myers with the interception, and he is off and running. Hoop and the hack. No good on the extra try, but now Cody has a 24-23 lead. The Bronx were hitting from just about everywhere. Bauer is standing on the line, so this will go down as a very long 2. He'll take it. The scoreboard reads 28-23. Douglas was having a hard time dealing with the defense, and that led to turnovers. Here's another. Hinsey will bounce an assist to Myers, who will put it away to make the score 30-23. More turnovers and more fast breaks coming up. Hinsey fires ahead to Bauer, who will eventually get the drop. This would cap off a 12-zip run to put the visitors up by 9. It's 32-23. The home team needed to clean up their act and put together some offense. Barker will drive the baseline and get the lay-in to stop the bleeding as the boys in blue found themselves down 32-25 going into the locker room. Third quarter, they kept trying to get back into this game. Good passing to Vandeventer, who will score on the turnaround. The deficit is at 5. It's 34-29. But it seemed like every time they tried to make a move, the opposition would counter. Schmidt is at the top of the key because he wants 3 and he got it. That would open up some breathing room. It's 37-29. The Bearcats would try to tilt the seesaw the other way. Barker, baseline drive, jumper, whistle, count it. He did his part. Now it's 37-31. That did not faze the visitors. Hinsey will take matters into his own hands on this play because that is what leaders do sometimes. The advantage is back up to 9 with the scoreboard reading 41-32. Back came the boys in blue. Vandeventer was stepping his game up because he wanted to win, but his squad was on the wrong end of a 44-37 score going into the final 8 minutes. Fourth quarter, they kept chipping away at the deficit. Gamble thought about it and then quickly decided to just do it, and it paid off. That 3 has the home team down 3. It's now 45-42, and they kept coming. Here comes Richards on a drive. He'll get rejected. However, Vandeventer had his back and won. The three-point play would get Douglas to within one. They trailed 46-45. The Bronx needed to wake up quick because their lead was about to evaporate. They were feeling the heat, but Schmidt was cool under pressure, and he delivered a much-needed three. Now it's 49-45. The lead would grow to 6, but the Bearcats would work on another comeback. Check out the finish by Richards. It's about time we got him scoring 2. His team is down 51-47. Actually, he was taking charge, and it was working. This basket would put his team down 2, but they got no closer. Free throws would seal the deal for Cody as they would get out of this one with a 57-51 win.